look back, and another look back, and we come back, and look back, and we come back, and look back, and we come back. Are those going to become a thing? Can they please become a thing? Hello everyone, and welcome back to the Unrestricted Podcast. I'm your host, Maddie Stunts, and today we're gonna talk about Trippy spins. I'm a little fucking bored. Just a little bit bored. Today's my main objective is Cyclones, aka the name that was ever so popular with the crowd because a more popular pilot than me renamed him. And then I had beef with him for a little bit. And then we became like best friends. What's up, Rasta? Trippy spins. I need to figure out why. I need to figure these out better. What's up, Rigamortis? Rigamortis and Rasta. Oh, you just bounced off the water, apparently. Bounce. Oh, perching on the water? Like a little duck? A little duck perch? Boom! Okay. Let's get serious here. We have to figure out what the quad is doing exactly because I don't know what it's doing exactly because I haven't been working on these. So we're gonna pretty much do this for most of the session today and maybe do some wall rides into these and some. See, I just tried to do it there and it didn't do it. So, and that doesn't work either. So I used to just be able to swing it across like that. I'm gonna need a little more open space here. Yo, what up, James? Hey, does anyone play? And I know I'm a little bit late to the rodeo, but since I got this new computer and I can pretty much do gaming on any type of gaming system and everything, even though I'm gonna need to get a new screen. I have a 4K 60 hertz. I'm gonna need to get something else because the 60 hertz not cutting it for gaming. But for work, it's fun. Battleground. Players Unknown Battleground. Does anyone play that? I heard it's like the old Fortnite, and the developers that were on that game went to develop Fortnite and became really rich. Anyways, I haven't played a first person, it's a third person, but not. I haven't played one for the longest time, but I used to be all about Soldiers of Fortune before any motherfuckers even knew about Soldiers of Fortune. And then if you did know, what's up, Mystery? If you did know, good for you, and we can be really best buddies. Yeah, I forgot how fucking hard it is because I've been playing with joysticks for most of my gaming life. Okay, I've plugged in your settings for Velocidones, and I reckon it's flying better than Velocidrones. Really enjoying it. Yeah, it is. It's good. I'm gonna take a sip of my tea here. I'm not a big gamer, but because I'm trying to find things to occupy my day except for raising my son and feeding the koi fish, I don't really have much else. And Aaron, I think, kind of bailed on the session tomorrow because he's afraid he's going to get a ticket for being out in the public, which, I may have to agree with him on. But I think we're going to go, I'll go to some field and get Chris out and see if he wants to go. I know he's pretty down for this stuff. Okay. What am I doing today? Trippy spins. So let's get on those. Okay, I need something closer to the ground. I need some tall trees, but not so dense. What's going on with everyone else out there? I mean, you guys never talk to me. Like, I feel like I'm just talking to myself. Like, what's going on here? Where's Bradley when you need him? See, I used to be able to roll into a cyclone. So if I was going this way, see, I need a good fucking tree to do this on. Okay, we'll use this guy right here. So this is the tree we're gonna cyclone, aka Trippy Spin. But I'm just gonna call him Cyclones because that's how I like him. I would go like this into it. So there's two ways you can get into it. You can get into it from this side and then go, right? Or if we're going that same side, you roll away from it and then you get into it, okay? And then the robo flip is more like that way. I like rolling the other way though, but the robo thing was cool. Yes. Okay, so there we go. We're just gonna use this. So this is pretty much what it is, guys. It's fundamentals, okay? So what I'm doing is I'm doing figure eights around this tree. And I'm going to go to each side and I'm going to start to try to learn how to do robo flips, okay? They should be called Matty flips, but we already named it a Matty flip. You know, it's not like I want two names after me in the quad world. Matty roll. There's Vanny roll. Vanny roll. That was pretty funny. Yes, Robo FPV or something like that did do this first. Not first. I did it first. Okay, don't get that wrong. I did it first, but he kind of like made it his own. So okay, there we go. We need to get that. We need to get sideways faster. So it's a roll. It's not a yaw. I keep on forgetting. There we go. We gotta make it look good. Figure out the finger physics here. You guys talk amongst yourselves since you don't want to talk to me. And you can watch me progress here with these robos. Robogenesis. Yes, Robogenesis. That's his name again. Does he still fly? I don't know. Does Drew still fly? Is there still a Rotorat and TBS beef? Does anyone still play any type of FPV? Or is everyone just on DCS World? Ooh, I like that. A little Robo Matty. A little Robo into a... Yeah. Let's just play around with it. I love the DJIs. I just had those bad boys on. He's disappeared. Well, you know, some people are just not meant for this fucking hobby, you know? One day you're getting tricks named after yourself, the next minute you're disappearing like Matty Stutz does pretty much every 6 months. You know, the pressure of having tricks named after you is sometimes too much for people. Nice, James. Fuck, I flew one pack in my backyard, and it was a Squirt HD on the DJI. Oh, so Aaron built the kids downstairs. So Aaron and his girlfriend. Okay, never mind. I'm not going to tell you their whole family business, but Aaron built a fort for his girlfriend's kids because he's a very nice guy and he knows the playgrounds are closed down. So he asked me if he could build a fort, and we got a fort built. And he's pretty much a framer, certified framer, but he runs a construction company. I feel like I'm doing him way too much on the left-hand side, so let's try it from the right-hand side. If that's left, okay, so we'll go right. So I plugged in the old squirtaroo and just played around with some of the holes that he made us, because he just got a squirt. And I swear he didn't build the fort just for a squirt obstacle course. He built it for the kids, but he did design it towards... Okay, I'm drifting too much. Why am I drifting too much? See how I hold that line on the left hand side? I gotta figure out how to hold that line from the left hand side as well. I wish there's just 2 fucking trees that I could... I think... What am I doing? Am I giving... I think I'm giving backwards pitch. Or backwards pitch, isn't it? That was a little bit better. I like DRL the best right now. Have you tried analog or DJI? I own a pair of DJIs. And I think it's the way of the future. I'm just taking off my sweater here because I'm drinking chamomile tea. And I'm getting a little hot here playing in the sim session. They will wreck everything that you've ever known about FPVing. You will not want to ever go back to analog, and you'll think, why the fuck did I fly this shit for, 5 years straight, waste my life away? How can I relate it? It's like dating a girl, and then she doesn't put out for 5 years straight. She only does hand stuff, and then you meet another girl that puts out right away, and you're like, what the fuck? I just dated this chick and all she was giving me was HJs. You motherfucker. See, why can't it just do stuff like it does when it's supposed to be 60 degrees? I just want to turn around that. If I go like this, turn around it, Why can't I do it on the fucking right hand side? For some reason I can't. Just fucking do it. Why? Just if the area is not in view, why can't I just put it in view? Why won't my fucking brain and my fingers link up here? Okay, we're only gonna do fucking righties until it gets fucking ingrained in my brain. You motherfucker, just do it. Just do it. Like, why is it so hard? What am I doing? Okay, let's break this down. Okay, I'm giving way too much goddamn yaw input. That's what it is. Fuck. It's like my fingers are going on autopilot. They're like, okay, let's just do it how we used to do it. Just a game. See you, Riggy. Hopefully, Mortis us sooner than later. Okay. Okay, so I do a little bit of yaw when I do it to the left. So. I see. See, that's what it was. Okay. So what I wasn't doing was this part of the trick. Okay. Was that, remember when I was like, do I pitch back? I do. I pitch back and I let it move me back towards the object. Okay, so pitching back and letting me move towards the object so I can come back around the other side. Okay, that's why I was drifting so much, doing them the other way. So what I have to do is I just have to, there we go, see, like I did it through this gap right here. And I knew that if I blew this corner, I'd hit this tree. So it kind of just like clicked. Anyways, there you go. I learned something new today. And these are little things that you got to do when you're doing stuff. Like when you're learning new tricks, you have to do them both ways. Because if you don't do them both ways, this is what happens. You're coming into a line. Say you're coming into this line, this tree right here, and you have to go this way, but you're like, oh fuck, I don't want to hit this tree right here. So what you do is you ruin your whole line just to go your strong way, because maybe you wanted to exit the other way. So you always have to learn tricks both ways, so it just gives you more freedom when you're freestyling. Okay, please, just do yourselves a favor. I'm not doing this for my fucking health. I'm trying to help you guys out too. So if you're gonna practice a trick, make sure you do it both ways. See, I just span one way. I'm gonna spin to the right. I'm gonna go spin back to the right. I'm gonna spin to the left. Spin to the left. Okay, this way, that way, every way. Go this way, and then we come back and we do the other way. Okay, look at those robos. I like that you can like use it as a, because I used to use this trick a lot for when I would do turnarounds, like if I needed to turn around and make it look more cool than just a turn. So I like with this one you can do turnarounds, and then you can also, holy fuck, the deck came up pretty quick on us that time. You can also do it as a turnaround, but also keep on going backwards with it, and then you can do like an alley-oop under or over, so you can come around with it, alley-oop under, or you can come around it that wasn't that good. So we're gonna do this way, because we gotta come around it. So you can do come around it. Oh, why am I not coming around it? Okay. What the fuck am I doing here? Oh, okay. So it's not a full 180. How you doing, babe? How's the spaghetti that I made? Did I make really good spaghetti?
Well, because it didn't have any salt.
No. I'm saying like the sauce. Since I did the sauce, I made it really good, right? I did do the sauce.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
I pretty much did do everything. Fuck, I haven't had spaghetti food for like so long. And hey, I'm not complaining here, okay? I like Chinese food and Asian food just as much as the next guy. But living with my mother-in-law, I'm getting a lot of Chinese food. And I'm not making that much Guilo food. Guilo means round eye or Westerner. So I decided to pull out some turkey breasts and get Jenny to make me some spaghetti. See, this is the thing. It is my spaghetti, okay? I gave her the recipe. All she does is tell me to throw in a couple more spices from the recipe that I already do. And then she says that it's hers. It's not fucking hers, okay? It's mine. Where to sit and what rank on the terms of favorite drones that you fly. Right now, it's one of my favorite, but I really liked long ranging. And even though I practice my 10-inch or my 5-inch 10-degree freestyling more than anything right now, I definitely like the long ranging shit right now. And today was another day where I thought I was gonna get weather, but I'm not. I'm just getting like high pressure systems and not one cloud in the sky, and that does not make for cinematic good footage. So I'm just waiting for some clouds, and I want to get up into the mountains. It's just so much fun, man. Like, but I also like my squirt freestyling. I just literally did, like I said, a pack to try out this fort that Aaron just built with all the holes in it, and I flew it without a GoPro. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna decase my GoPro and make a squirt decased GoPro HD 6S, because that fucking thing rips, and I mean rips. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm gonna do it with the GoPro that GoPro sends me, since I just broke the fucking last one I had. Ooh, I can do it here, in between these two trees. Stinkerton. Yes, they are. Roll is roll. Yaw is yaw. You got that right. That's why it's so goddamn easy to do. You guys try fucking flying 60 degrees and tell me that that shit's not hard. You're literally using half of you're using 4 inputs at all times. Like when I do this trick right here, I'm doing 1 input. Like look at my sticks. I'm just doing 1 input. To do that trick on 60 degrees, you're like this. Like this. Maybe like this. Because literally the quad is doing a cartwheel. Yeah. Okay, well, I'm happy with that little bit of fucking trippy spin action. I feel like I got a good grasp of it. But I do have to try to learn how to continue them, which I think I'm gonna need to do. But we're gonna do that on a different map here. Give you guys a little bit more of the scene route. Fucking braces. Grinding my goddamn teeth down to nothing. Yucky. Ooh, I can do it on this thing. So how do I gain altitude? So if I want to gain altitude, I gotta put this fucking crane in the top left hand corner of my screen. And at the top 10% of my screen to get any type of climbing. Oh no. What did I do? Okay, so we put a little bit of work in. We put a little bit of work in with a trick that I was struggling on. So now I'm just gonna fly a little bit, you know? We spent half the session learning that trick and running drills and stuff. I kind of want to just fly, you know? I really want to start exploring this, like, left to right drifting. Like, if this is the airplane, I can do, see how I'm drifting to the side? That's so much easier when you're 60 degrees, but with 10 degrees, it's not as easy to make it look good, because you kind of have to be like this and then you come over. So instead of coming sideways in, I want to come forwards in and then do that, you know? What's that? Oh fuck! You know what we haven't done for the last little while is the reverse wall ride. Oh, god damn it. The reverse wall ride we have not done in a very little. Whoa, look at that. That was like a perfect one. Yeah, we kind of forgot about that trick, eh? Should I get a sit and whip for freestyling? I have a 5-dimensional model. I get out life and get a 1D. Yeah, I would say this is the thing that I've kind of theorized with the time, or like the Cinewhoops, is make it a digital setup, because you're not going fast anyways, so you don't have to worry about that latency. Like, I fly on high quality and I don't notice it because we're going so fucking slow. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, because you are going a little bit more slow, you do have the ability to explore more. It's not as much of a freestyle rig, even though you can freestyle it if you build it in a 6S, and you make sure you try to keep the weight down in the way that you build it and all that stuff. So 1507 motors, 3100 kV with a 6S setup, and mystery, if you pair that with a 650 or an 850 6S, you'll be able to still pick up, like, I even run the full air unit in my Squirt V2. If I got the Cadix, I'd even have more weight. Actually, that's a good idea. I should switch out the fucking, I should put the full size air unit in the X-Hover blaster frame, and then I could put the Cadix in my Squirt and then decase the GoPro, and that thing would be a goddamn time machine. Anyways, definitely use an HD setup for it, because what it does is it makes the slower experience more enjoyable, and at the same time you can just hit smaller gaps too, because you can see so much more. So like, that's kind of why the Squirt was my favorite quad there for a little while, until I got my long range setup going, and very reliable and very safe to fly. So is my controller here yet for my DCS setup? Fuck, I'm afraid that this battleground is gonna get me in trouble here, because I'm a goddamn monster when I get locked into these first-person shooter games. And then, like, I have this, like, I am ADD, but I'm ADD on stuff that doesn't interest me, and I can, like, hyper focus on things that do, and I'll sit there with like a goddamn zombie for fucking 10 hours straight, lighting people up. I can't wait. Maddie, my dude, how are you? I'm good, man. Packet FPV, how are you? This is the DRL simulator. My god, should I just start putting it in my things? I literally get like 10 people ask me, hey, what sim is this? Instead of being an asshole, why don't I just list it, you know? Oh, it's a little bit fucking more negative G than I thought I was gonna get. Mystery, does that make sense though? I've seen you here a couple times, so I kind of wanted to really explain why and like how I run that setup, because I appreciate you coming to the stream as much as you do. So I hope that helps with your decision. the front flips. Remember the front flips I was supposed to be doing? Throwing those in every once in a while. Ooh, you know what I'm gonna do to stay up there longer? I'm gonna do one of these. It's a double blip. I don't see a lot of people doing those. So, a double blip. This is what I call it. But it's probably called something else that someone else has done 10 years ago and are gonna claim that it's their own. But I call them double blips. What a double blip does is this. Keeps your altitude. So blip, go upside down. Blip again while your thrust is going down. Flip again, right? So it's just these little blips that kind of keep you airborne, but you should be able to do it to a point where you can't tell that you're blipping, right? And with this trick is I like to do these like little move sideways, but also throw in an inverted yaw and just show that drifting motion with the roof, and then invert yaw at the same time. But I want to stay up there a little longer, so I'm going to throw in a little blip. And the way I'm going to do that is I'm going to roll. So I'm going to go like this. Roll, okay. Let's do a couple first before I start talking shit. All this shit. Like that. But see, the hard part is making it look fluent and not so jerky, like you're fucking freaking out. Mystery. I'm using a Talon F7 Acon 45 32-bit. What's going on here? It's like when I'm trying not to do it, I do it. Okay, we're gonna move on. Ah, you goddamn bastard. Where are we at? 40 minutes? Yeah, let's keep on going. I'm feeling good, so I'll keep on going here for another 5-10 minutes. Night veg. Oh god damn it, just get in the big huge bay door which is on top of this fucking blimp. Please, like, is that too much to ask? And then yeah, and not crash while I'm doing it. Okay. Sorry guys. What motors are you using on the Squirt? I'm using Brother Hobby 3100 kV 1507s. I think I did say that already, but you might have missed it. And no one listens to me on this fucking thing anyways. I don't even know why I do it. I'm doing it more for me anyways. Fuck you guys. Just joking. That'd be pretty cool. Doing a 4-point roll next to the wall. Kazuma! Nibi's away. See, that was more like how it was supposed to be. I did not mean to do that at all, but I will take credit for it because I like taking credit for flukes. Oh, look at that fluke. I mean, I meant to do that. Here, let me try to do it again. See? I meant to do it. 747 here. What I do need to learn how to do a little better are these like little cricket things, but learning how to do it a little bit more smoothly and just knowing for a fact I got this fucking backward shit unlocked just as much as I can do it forwards unlock, you know what I mean? So I can just do one of these little fucking booyahs and just keep on going. Cruise with it, cruise with it, cruise with it, doing over fucking alley-oop. See, that's sloppy. We don't want that. We want to be in this. Okay, so we have pretty much, if we put that controller where we want to be, that's my horizon that I gotta ingrain into my vision when I'm trying to go backwards. Let's see, just gotta ingrain that that degree of yaw, or the amount of horizon in your vision for the speed that you want to go backwards. I'm gonna have to do a whole session of this fucking trick, because it's not working out that good right now. It almost has to be a little bit up higher. ESC is an Acon 45 amp, 32-bit. That's what I'm using, but you can use anything that's kind of in that realm of specification. Ah, yeah, just get fucking down to the deck, man. God damn it. There's my shadow. Oh, in other news, there's a goddamn fucking scarcity of birds in my backyard right now. Well, that's not true. There's so many goddamn birds. There's like doves and hawks and fucking... I've had a hawk drowned in my koi fish pond once. And then like these little songbirds and blue jays and hummingbirds. It's gonna be a real bad day when Gatsby gets his fucking hands on one of those hummingbirds, because I think they're fucking cool. But there's these like abundance of the like little song, like sparrow type birds, and he's gotten 2 this week. He left one for me today when I was plugged into Battleground trying to learn the goddamn fucking controls. I literally went into this practice session naked, didn't know how to fucking reload my gun, and pick up like weapons and stuff like that. Like, I was such a noob, but I just got out of a practice session before I got into this, and I was fucking some targets up, I must say. Last song, boys. Done one of those before. Ah, you cocksucker. I was having fun there with a little bit of flow. I like just pretending like my mic doesn't work and just shutting up and flying and getting like lost in the music. Sorry for the fucking craziness inside. I'm gonna have to beat my wife after I'm done this fucking session. I'm just joking. I would never fucking touch a woman, but hey, she fucking hits me on the arm and smacks me in my head all the time. Why can't I do the same back, right? And it's because she's a fucking girl and she's just allowed, okay? And that's it. It's final. Okay. Let's finish this song off with some good flying. Okay. We can restart. Sorry, fellas, I'm trying to give you a little bit of a fucking edit here, but I can't seem to stop fucking crashing. Okay. 52 minutes, song's almost over. Just goddamn end song. So I can put myself out of misery here. No performance at all. No performance differences at all for that Cat X. But I do run them at 500 and sometimes even 200 unless I'm going far out. And then if I crash, I do put them into like 25 milliwatt mode so I don't burn them up. Because they get fucking hot. But you know what? At 500, they don't get hot at all almost. It's like as soon as it gets to that 700 mark, it just wants to fucking melt down like a nuclear reactor, so... One more crash, and then we're gonna shut her down. And that's it. 6S 650 is perfect. I'm gonna start trying the 850 soon here. But not spending any money right now on fucking batteries when the 650s work. I just don't want to have to bring fucking packages into the house right now, so we're gonna wait till that shit calms down. Then we'll do a big buy spend spree. Anyways, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe, and yeah, hopefully you can get out and fly, and don't panic, okay?